Alright, so in this video I want to briefly explain what happened to my YouTube channel because I've received so many questions and emails and DMs and messages and text messages and voicemails over the last few months of people asking, and just seems a bit easier to just make a quick video and explain what happened. So basically, sometime in the end of May, I routinely decided to pop on and check my email, and I see a thread of messages from YouTube. The top one being that your account has been terminated due to community guideline violations or something. So I'm like, well, that's peculiar because I haven't, received any warning of this. And it seems like if you're going to terminate someone's account, you would bring up a problem to them first, give them a chance to correct it before terminating their account. But basically that was, obviously that's just an ideal. That's not reality, because some hours after my account had already been terminated, I got a whole other thread of emails saying, oh, this video got flagged for terms of service or community guidelines violations, and you have one strike against your account. I'm like, I have one strike against my account, but it's already deleted, so I can't do anything to correct the situation. So basically, I appealed multiple times to YouTube, sent countless emails and messages through their correct avenues and channels, all of which were met with generic automated replies of, we've received your appeal, but we have decided to keep your account closed due to whatever violations. And when you actually read the community guidelines, it's like blatant illustration of drug use, hate crimes, sexual harassment, violence, these types of things, of which none of my videos contained, and especially the video in question did not contain that. The video that seemed to cause the whole thing was the most recent video I did talking about CBD oil. And I was kind of, in some ways, making fun of the industry, making fun of a lot of the hype and hyperbole and exaggerated mindset, and also misunderstanding that was really around the whole industry, because it's this new hip thing and a lot of people are jumping into it and throwing money into it, but they don't actually really understand anything about working with plants or working with herbs. They don't have any herbalism type of background, so their way they're looking at it is relative to that lack of real understanding and a desire to make a lot of money, which is fine. But I was basically just talking about that whole thing and explaining my perception and my point of view on that. There was no health claims, health benefits, health advice, no violation of anything anywhere. I was just basically talking about manufacturing processes, sourcing processes, and various things that happen behind the scenes in the industry. So my guess is that this probably made someone upset or angered them, and they probably knew about YouTube's hypersensitivity to CBD related things and probably just spammed the complaint or report abuse button. That's my guess. Could be completely incorrect. It could be YouTube's AI was scanning and saw it and just deleted it. Who knows? It could be a number of different things. But the point is that the channel is closed, it's gone, and at this point it seems like very unlikely that it will return. So basically within about an instant, 10 years of work, 700 videos were just basically gone. So that would lead to the next question of, did I have any backups? And the last backup I had ever done was in 2012. So that was like maybe 250 videos. So that would mean between 2012 and whatever May of 2018, I'd created about an additional 400 and something videos. So not really worth putting that back out there, because I don't also really feel too strongly about that content and that quality. So basically that's it. The channel's gone, and I'm not necessarily sure if I'm going to pursue doing that again, and if I will, even bother, basically. Might just take it as, well, that chapter is closed, I'm gonna move on with my life, which is something that's happened to me a few other times in my life. um, for example, I used to play sports quite a lot when I was, in high school, and then it just reached a certain point to where that door basically closed, and I just went in a different direction with my life. Then I got really into music, was creating a lot of things, and then I remember one time my hard drive crashed, and I had years of just all types of written works, fiction, nonfiction, poetry, um, recorded music, song ideas, guitar riffs, just all of that gone in an instant, basically, for apparently no reason. Then after that, I got a speeding ticket that was like $250, $300. I didn't really have that kind of cash at the time because I for my whole life until about 2000 and I don't know, 11 or 12, probably, yeah, 2010, 2011, thereabouts, I literally had like no money. Like very, very simple means, very simple lifestyle. So basically, yeah, so speeding ticket was like $300. Could have been more, I don't really remember. The point is, I didn't have the cash, so I basically pawned and sold off all my music equipment on eBay and whatever else to get the cash to pay that fine and all the associated fees, i.e. extortion, because basically it was just, the situation was partially I was not paying attention that day because I was late for work, so that is my admittance of fault and responsibility. And the other side is there was just categorically every so often, a few times a month, there would just be a line of like, gonna sneeze, just 8 or 10 cop cars, motorcycles would just pick this one spot on the highway where there was a transition between 75 to 55 back to like 65, and they would just literally stand on the side of the road and just point at people and just pull them over and just be lines of cars. So I wasn't paying attention that day and boom, got caught up in it. So parasitic extortion, breaking the law, however you want to look at it, that's what happened. Point being, this is something that's happened a few other times. There's multiple other examples I could give, but that's enough to illustrate the point. So I'm not exactly sure if I will start the channel and do another thing and take another approach. Still trying to figure that out. It's because it's, believe it or not, it's kind of a lot of work to do. And it's also, basically, yeah, I'll save that for another video. Basically, that's just an explanation. That's what happened. And we'll see what happens moving forward. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.